When the patient heals, the patient can go home. So, what has to change? The patient has to change so they can leave the hospital. But once the patient leaves because their condition changed for the better, the hospital will still be the circumstance for many other patients. The purpose of the Un-Convoluted Hierarchy Podcast is to help you better understand your work environment as I break down my own experiences as mid-level management of road construction. Greetings, navigators, and welcome back to the Un-Convoluted Hierarchy Podcast, the Can You Relate series. I am your host, Kenny Rogers.
Come on, man. Sit the fuck down.
In the Word Up segment of the show, we introduce a new word or a word hardly used in everyday speech to help up your vocabulary. Word up. Imperturbation. Freedom from agitation of mind. Calmness. Dropping the prefix "im" or "im" will result perturbation, which is the action of perturbing or the state of being perturbed. Perturbation. Your boss asking on Friday afternoon if you can work Saturday. What? Imperturbation. Your boss asking on Friday morning if you would like to take the rest of the afternoon off. Let the church say hell yeah. Don't forget to order your copy of the Un-Convoluted Hierarchy Workbook to help you navigate your work environment. The link is in the bio. I was recently asked for clarity on my ending statement of encouragement here on the Un-Convoluted Hierarchy Podcast. Each episode, my ending remark is, remember, fellow navigators, circumstances don't change. You do. So, a friendly debate I've had with a successful business owner who countered my expression with, Kenny, you can actually change your circumstances. He went on by giving an example of how he changed his circumstances. He said, I used to work for people, but now I run my own company. Then I asked, what was the driving force that caused you to take the leap of faith? He responded, I got tired of working for other people, and I had enough of working with miserable coworkers. Then I said, I already know you are an outstanding leader. You care about people, and you are a fair man. But does your employees know that about you? He paused briefly, then said, for the most part, but nothing is perfect. There's always going to be people who really don't get it. That's to be expected. My counter to his counter, that's precisely what I mean when I say circumstances don't change. You do. Circumstances and conditions are joint at the hip. It's like the why and the reason. Let's say there is a patient who has a virus and is admitted into the hospital. The condition is the virus. Being in the hospital is the circumstance from having the virus. How is he, Doc? Well, under his condition, he'll be here for a few days. Thanks, Doc. I understand the circumstances. Basically, when the patient heals, the patient can go home. So, what has to change? The patient has to change so they can leave the hospital. But once the patient leaves because their condition changed for the better, the hospital will still be the circumstance for many other patients. This kind of reminds me of a Bible verse where it reads, "For you always have the poor with you, but you will not always have me." So, back to the friendly debate. The successful business owner changed the conditions of his thinking when he realized he got tired of working for someone and working with miserable coworkers. Now that he is an employer and not an employee, some would say his circumstances did change. No, your condition can change for the better or worse, and you be in the same place under the same circumstances. Your condition can cause you to create a new place of business, but it is still a circumstantial hierarchy with you at the top. Now that this business owner is at the tip of the spear, as he put it, some employees don't really get it. He's now playing a new role in the same circumstances. It could be a true or false perception, but how a leader sees his employees, or how the employees see the leader, is and will always be the condition of someone's mind. Notwithstanding the beauty of being a boss, I feel it necessary to clarify what a boss is. A boss is the person whose name is on your paycheck, not your supervisor and not your manager. Here is the big boss beauty. If the hierarchy is convoluted because of upper management or middle management and staff, the boss can easily change the condition of the circumstances by replacing workers who won't change their mental condition. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's hard to make hard decisions, but under the conditions of the circumstances, you can let them stay or you can let them go. Perturbation or imperturbation. Convoluted hierarchy or unconvoluted hierarchy. My fellow navigators, I've said all of this just to say, it's all up to you. How well a runner runs a race, how well a fighter fights in a 12-round match, and even how much an employer or an employee can handle has everything to do with strength and conditioning. This is terrible. It's not so bad. Same circumstances, different levels of conditioning. I'm out of time, but here is a clip of what to expect in the next episode of the Un-Convoluted Hierarchy Podcast. There's a cliche that goes, "Give without expecting anything in return." Well, I guess I kind of get that, but mainly I don't. My conclusion is, and I speak for all selfless people, I'll live without a thank you. I'll survive if a favor isn't returned. But what I cannot tolerate from my selflessness, from my time, skill, resources, is a lack of results. Don't forget to order your copy of the Un-Convoluted Hierarchy Workbook to help you navigate your work environment. The link is in the bio. It's easier to keep up with new episodes when you click the follow button and turn on notifications. Remember, fellow navigators, circumstances don't change. You do. See you next time.